to work as a medical provider at Burningman. Oh my gosh, the amount of people who have commented asking for information, DMs. You all were in the station with me, and I apologize to the folks that I could not speak to on Friday because we were just so busy. But all right, this is going to be a video as to the two departments and how you would go ahead and get into one of those departments. If you are interested in being paid for your medical skills, you have a Nevada license, and you like working with higher acuity patients, then you'd be interested in working for Royal Ambulance. They are the team that staffs Rampart. It doesn't look like they're hiring right now. It usually would be more like next year. 2026 will be their third year contracted on the playa. They have been there for the last 2 years. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about volunteering for ESD, which is the Emergency Services Department at Burningman. First, you need to make sure that you have your burner profile set up, and this is for the newbies this is going to be your first time going out to Burningman and you're still interested in volunteering at medical. There have been, so this is for the newbies, there have been years where they haven't allowed newbies to volunteer at medical. As of the last couple of years, they have allowed it, so that you will have to see what happens next year, okay? And this is all based off of, is not according to the organization. This is according to, everything that we do out there is according to Nevada law. Okay, so after you have your Burningman profile set up, then you're gonna fill out the volunteer questionnaire, okay? And it's gonna take you to, I'm gonna put all the links in the description, okay? So check for the links in the description, and that will tell you exactly where to go and in what order you need to do it. So you're just gonna follow the instructions. You're gonna go through everything. You're gonna see, you're gonna have to upload a copy of your BLS card or your ACLS card. You'll need a photo. You're going to put in for your food choices. We'll come back to food. Don't worry. We are going to come back to food, okay? And you will also see that there are a couple FEMA tests that you need to complete. You need to complete them. You get the certification, and then you're going to upload them to your profile. That's important, okay? Once you have all of that done, and they're not going to have your profile as complete until, you have to upload your photo too. That happened to one of my friends who hadn't uploaded a photo. You have to have all of that taken care of, and then they will probably reach out to you. Now for my type A friends, chill. If you need all this done yesterday, I just needed to take a breath because there are a lot of volunteers that are helping out at ESD. In addition to that, everybody's in the middle of decompression right now. If you're seeing this video at a different time, this is we're still in September of 2025. People are still, they're in their decompression. They're not worried about staffing for next year yet. If you still want to fill everything out right away, amazing. I love that. But just give them some time. Okay, things really start picking up again around January, and then we actually bid for our shifts on this website called Shift Board. We bid for our shifts at the beginning of May. Now that's the way it's always been. Will it change? Who knows? Who knows what it's going to be this next year? But that's the time that you should be prepared and have everything ready to go, so you can bid for your shifts, so you can be ready to go out and burn and volunteer. So your first year that you go out there, you have a discounted ticket, okay? Discounted ticket and car pass. All the rest of the years that you decide to go back, if you decide to come back again and again and again because you love it like the rest of us, you will be comped your entry and comped your car pass. Outside of volunteering, you are a burner, just like the rest of us. So you have to figure out your camping situation and your food and your water and all of that, okay? This is just for volunteering. Once you get to Black Rock City and you set up your camp, you're gonna get on your bike and you're gonna ride on over to 3C because that's where the operations is. If you can't figure out where it is, there is a big medical station there, and they usually will tell you, hey, just go through this. It's over here in this big shipping container and blah, blah, blah. So you're going to do that. So all the things you're going to get when you check in, you're going to get your lanyard. You're going to have your photo ID, and that's the reason why the ID is very important to upload to complete your profile, okay? You're going to get a couple of yellow shirts, a cap. You'll get a choice about the things that you want there. After a while, I have a ridiculous amount of yellow shirts now. So, yellow shirts, different hats, beanies. I have an entire collection of yellow uniforms in different years. But, oh yes, and you're also going to get your shower pogs. So for every day that you work, so 3 shifts, you will get a shower pog. So if you don't have a way to shower or clean yourself, you can go over to, they want you to be clean for your shift, right? So you will be able to go over to this area called the wet spot. That's the name of it. And you can take a shower, and there are individual shower stalls, and you can be clean out there. And so just some last bits of advice for our newbies. Certain things that I like to bring with me to every shift. And I have a specific bag that I use, a hip bag that I use just for work, okay? I make sure that I always have extra pens with me. It's me. This is that because they disappear later in the week. I have a pen. I have a penlight. So I could check inside someone's mouth or their eyes or whatever it is that you need to check. And also important, if you have any type of dietary restrictions, say that you have a nut allergy or diabetes or something like that, I would make sure that you bring certain foods with you. Okay. And the reason being is that they do feed us, and we do have like a choice on there when you're going through and you're applying and you're volunteering. They will give you a food choice, omnivore, carnivore, blah, blah, blah. But there have been situations, look at 2023, we got stuck at the station because of the rain on Friday. I had a vegetarian clinician and she couldn't eat because we didn't have any vegetarian snacks. Things have changed since then. We have a lot more snacks to choose from. But what I mean is that if you have something specific, make sure you bring it with you. This last year, I was working and they offered us, the food offering was beef hash. I don't eat beef. So I always bring a camping meal with me, okay? Camping meal and snacks. It's just me. I have not only my hip bag that has specific things for work, but I also have my work bag that will have things like this and snacks. This is the way I cover myself. So, and the other thing that I always bring, people make fun of me sometimes, but it is this big gallon jug right here. And I've got my ice and my water and it lasts for the day. Do you need to bring it? No. But you look at like 2023 again, where things were kind of closed down. There's no way through the mud. Nobody was making deliveries. Also, this last year, like in 2025, look at me, at Station 6 again. And we've got the storms closing everything down. And so, I like to be as prepared as possible. So those are the things that I always bring. Do you need to bring all that stuff? No. Will I still be bringing it? Absolutely. But I am a person who likes to be sort of overly prepared. I always end up with extra snacks and then I donate them to DPW on the way out. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments because other people might have that question too. Thank you all again for your interest in coming out and giving us a hand and being part of an amazing team. I'm not even pumping it up. That's literally the way I feel about it, okay?